Welcome, guys. Tony Porter, Tabletop Baseball Digest. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm replaying the 1987 Mets, one of my favorite replays. I've played it in several different games, and this time I'm doing it in Field Day, which will be on my channel very, very soon. Remember to like and subscribe, and also join the Universal Baseball Association, and you'll get lots of great entertainment and lots of great discussions with people who are very, very knowledgeable, a lot of content creators who are very, very knowledgeable. So make sure you join that group and all its affiliated groups, which you will see as well, probably another 10 different groups. So let's get started with this. We're using Digital Diamond Baseball, and watch my other videos for how to set up games and so on, and seasons, and how to buy it, and so on and so forth. I do not work for them. It's just a great product. So let me get started here. Well, we're in the bottom of the first inning. It is 1987. We are playing, let's look at the box score. Let's go to the box score right here. It is June 8th, 1987. Where were you? That's what I want to know. And it's the Mets, Dykstra, Backman, Hernandez, Strawberry, Reynolds, McReynolds, Johnson, Lyons, Santana, Darling versus Sandberg, the Cubs in Wrigley. Sandberg, Mumphrey, Dawson, Durham, Davis, Moreland, Dunston, Martinez, and Sutcliffe. I think this is the year that Dawson wins the MVP. All right. So it's Ryan Sandberg, and I'm using the Field Day Baseball rules. No charts, as you can see. Don't have any charts. Very minimal. Here's a row, and that is a 34. Now, pitchers really influence walks, hits, home runs, and strikeouts whenever those things come up. So it's going to be 34, and that is a potential single against Darling. It is not a single. He did not give up a lot of hits. It's bounced to second base. And it's a 4-3 putout. Next up is Jerry Mumphrey. He's a switch hitter, batting lefty. That's a 24, and that'll be a swing and a miss. And Darling collects the K. Next is Andre Dawson. And that is going to be a fly ball to center field. And under it is Dykstra, makes the catch, and that retires the side. Easy inning, super easy inning for Ron Darling, one of my favorite pitchers, great announcer, but also a excellent pitcher. Not a Hall of Fame guy. He had a few good seasons, but he hung in there, and he lasted a while into the mid '90s. All right, so I'm going to do a whole full inning. Now let's go over some of the things that you have here. So the menu is going to allow you to go into the options and to mess around with outcome entry, enable dice animation, show batted ball location, mini lineup, hide player probability charts, show notes on field, enable status pro. This comes with the status pro game, which is free for anybody. On the left side of the screen, you have Rick Sutcliffe. He's got a 2.31 ERA with a 6-4 record after 13 games. He's facing Howard Johnson with 181 at bats, 52 games, 49 hits, 11 home runs, 19 walks, 3 stolen bases, and a 271 average with a 340 on base percentage. All right, so let's roll for Howard Johnson, and that's 16, which will be a bouncer to second base. Right there is Sandberg. And it will be a G4, 1 away. Next up is Lyons, Barry Lyons, catcher, 21. Carter's on the bench, resting some sore knees. And that's it, F8. Flies out center field. Right there is Martinez. And Rafael Santana, he missed about 10 games, and now he's back. And 42, and that is going to be a ground ball, second base again. So it'll be G4, and that retires the side. That was a really super quick inning. As you can see, No charts. All right. And no adding numbers or subtracting numbers, right? Just thinking about the game. What is my strategy going to be? What am I looking to do? Who's coming up? Who needs to be replaced? And so on and so forth. Darling against Leon Durham. One more half an inning. 56, and that is going to be a strikeout. Got him with the curveball. Next is Jody Davis. Pitch, and that's 31. That will be a ground ball and through for a base hit. So a 1B, that's what you write on there, 1B. So Jody Davis, not good speed on at first. And Keith Moreland is up. Here's the pitch from Darling. That's a snake eyes, and that's going to be a double. And I'll have a chance to try to score. Davis, who is a very slow runner. And I'm going to hold him up. Because that'll make my life much easier. And plus, he's a very slow runner. So it's going to be second and third. And up comes Sean Dunston, who batted .246 with 5 home runs, 3 triples, 18 doubles in 359 plate appearances. So let's see if Darling can get out of this situation, if you will, second and third. Oh, only 1 out. So we're going to let a run score. It's still early. We have good offense. We're going to play it back. And that's going to be a 54. That's a field day. That's a field day chart, which is 99% of the time it's a wild pitch or balk or a pickoff. And it's going to be a 36, which will be a wild pitch. WP. And both runners advance one. And Dunston is still up. Now we're bringing the infield in. And that's a 63, and that'll be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big K for Ron Darling in this situation. He needed that. And now it's Dave Martinez, the center fielder. He bats from the left side. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a 61. Struck him out, and that retires the side. So it looked a lot worse than it ended up. Mets are down 1-0. We're in the top of the third, and that's a little bit of a taste of Digital Diamond Baseball. Now, again, board game commands. What can I show you? The box score. This gives you 100 seasons, and it's going to keep track of everything for me. Rick Sutcliffe's stats are here. All the players down here. If I want to pinch hit for Darling right now, I just click on pinch hit, and it'll bring up the who's injured, retires. What is that? So here it is. So I can bring in Mazzilli. I don't know. I got to bring in my bench. Let me bring in my bench. So I got Mazzilli, Mookie Wilson. Oh, okay. The minute you hit pinch hit, then it's going to bring up the bench. I didn't have to click the bench. So it's Mazzilli. He's a switch hitter. Mookie Wilson, switch hitter. Then I got Almond, Carter, and Tuffle batting from the right side. If I go to the second page, I have Magadan, a lefty. So that's my bench. And all I have to do is you must select the pinch hitter, cancel. Okay, I'm not pinch hitting. So Darling is up. He will continue to pitch and to bat. And here it gives me his stats for the season. 3 hits and 24 at-bats, 2 doubles, 7 strikeouts, batting .125. So this basically does everything for you. It's a beautiful system. $22. You can see my earlier video tonight. It's $22. You go in there and you buy version 12, which is the most recent version, and you have over 100 seasons. All right, so this is Tony Porter. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. Make all the comments you want. This may not be for you, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's going to allow you to kind of focus in on playing the games, managing the teams, making the lineups, versus you having to figure out, okay, how am I going to keep 1,000 stats? It's 2024, and there's 1,000 stats out there. You're only going to keep a handful of those, and it's going to slow you down. You can play multiple projects at once, and you can go from one project to the other every week. You can play different systems if you choose, or you can just play one system, but you can have many projects. So let's put to use all those cards that eventually are going to end up at Goodwill and or in some sort of sale somewhere, a flea market or something, an auction, or an estate sale. Let's use them before we're gone, and we will never have a chance to use them. And thanks for watching. Tony Porter for Tabletop Baseball Digest. I will talk to you soon, soon, soon.